Hello, my friends, and welcome to the latest spin. I'm Mike Spinner, Student Athlete World USA, coming at you today on September 11th. Obviously, a somber day for us all. And certainly, normally, I wish everyone a happy Monday, but today I wish everyone a unified Monday. The most enlightened thing I've heard about September 11th since the tragedy happened was how much we long for September 12th, and meaning the day after those attacks, how unified we all were, how proud we all were to be an American, how together we became because of that tragedy, and how much a lot of us wish to have that back, that sense of unity. So that's what I'm wishing everyone today. A unified, we're together, we're proud to be Americans Monday, as we remember the tragedy of September 11, 2001. I think that's the most enlightened, best thing I could say. But the other thing is, we continue to live our lives in the way that we want to because we live in the land of the free. So we're going to do our video and do our Happy Monday because that's what we do here. And so it isn't the most happy Monday when you're a fan of the New York Football Giants. Let me tell you, I made some bold proclamations on my videos heading into this game last night. And today I am eating copious amounts of crow. When seasoned properly, crow can be delicious, but based on the performance last night, there's nothing delicious about the crow that I'm eating. And here's what I'm going to say to my Cowboys fans, friends, and there's a lot of them in the student athlete world universe. They look great. That pass rush is ferocious. They have a lot of good pieces there. That's a real good football team. To my New York Giants fans, friends, number one, it was one game. We're going to keep the faith, right? We're going to Arizona next weekend. We're coming away with the W. We're going to forget this ever happened. But what has to be said, and I'm sure I'm not the only thing this way, you're going to spend a lot of money on a quarterback. You're going to spend a lot of money on a running back. You better have the offensive line to go with it. And man, I think Daniel Jones just got sacked again, and we're 21 hours since that game, so Giants got a lot of work to do, but 16 more to go. They'll figure it out. They're going to go to Dallas later on this season and score a W. You heard it here first. On to student athlete world business. We had this awesome meeting with Pedro Machado from O Sports. Pedro is one of the amazing people in this industry, and he's the man who sets up our Spain-Portugal tour, our tours now with the second women's lacrosse tour, and actually tours now because one thing we are doing different in 2024 is we have split up the basketball tour and the lacrosse tour. And so for 2024, it'll be done separately, which I don't think changes the experience, but it's just something we're doing a little bit differently. But we had this meeting with Pedro, and here's something that excites me about our tours and our company and our experience. And I've used this analogy before, but I feel like these meetings we're having in September to set next summer, it's like getting the full-size candy bars on Halloween. All right. I love Halloween, my favorite holiday. Personally, I think we should have off from work and school. Just my opinion. I'm in the minority there. But on Halloween, especially when you have an 11-year-old who doesn't love all kinds of candy, for the adults, it becomes a day as much, if not more fun than for the kids. That's me. You have a situation on Halloween where you're getting your mini Butterfingers, your mini Twix, your mini Twizzlers, Kit Kat, my favorite, et cetera, et cetera. Then you come upon that house with the full-size candy bar. So it's like, whoa, we got to spend more time at this house. And so I look at our efforts in September as finding the full-size candy bars on Halloween. Halloween is the best holiday of the year. It is the most wonderful time of the year, despite what that song says. Okay. And you get all the mini candy bars and your kids go to sleep early. You get to really enjoy that day. But getting the full-size candy bar just takes something awesome and makes it that much better. That's what these meetings are doing. Because I'll tell you, I was not on Spain-Portugal last year. I was at the United World Games, of course, and loved every minute of that tour. Would gladly go back tomorrow. What happened while I was at United World Games is our Spain-Portugal tour happened at the same time. So I got a lot of feedback in real time, and it was just so awesome. Everyone loved it, the sights, the sounds, the foods, the smells, the competition, everything. And what do we do with Pedro Machado this week? Full-size candy bars on Halloween. We made an amazing tour even better. If you have an interest in Spain and Portugal, pack your bags. That tour is awesome. Will only be better next year. I cannot wait. I gladly will go on that tour if I have the chance. And I think it's going to be spectacular. We have a lot of amazing things in the work for that tour. All right. So if you're thinking about United World Games, if you're thinking about Spain and Portugal, both of those tours, first class. And if it's Costa Rica or Argentina, same thing. We just haven't had those meetings quite yet. So moving ahead, little teaser action coming at you. Little bit of a teaser. I'm working on spicing up these videos literally. If all goes well, next Monday will be a special edition of the latest spin, and it's going to be spectacular. Just got to tease it that much, adding some spice to it, adding some flavor to it. If you get the hint, all in my effort to bring our tours closer to you. You're not going to want to miss this. In the meantime, as I always say, how do I get to travel Student Athlete World and have the coolest 10 days of my life? Go to studentathleteworld.com, complete your application, interview with me, pack your bags. 2024 is going to be even better. Full-size candy bars all around. As always, any questions, Mike at studentathleteworld.com. That's it for this week's latest spin. See everyone next week. Have an awesome week, everybody.